fish for something. Boomich has been taken out very early indeed. The remainder with Glocks and a lot of utility on Guardian Electronic. Flamey's get taken out. Here's S-Tag to activate now. Catches Guardian, dropping the grenades. That might cause a rotation. There's already 3 people towards this banana position, and Heroic are holding on quite well. Yeah. Headshots for days.
Look at Snappy, though. He was already down as soon as they knew. S-Tag actually got out. I think hear them at Library, and he knows he's actually going to get further down quad to get away from the wrap. Boomich already on 4-up. Now the MP9 is useless, unfortunately, in that situation. Cadian manages to get one back, but Flamey's got the bomb down, and I think Navi, with just 4 seconds left, not surprising.
First round very early on. Even Simple will survive. He's been 6 HP for this entire round, almost, after the initial exchange. Those are many moons ago now. Electronic just standing in the smoke, maybe trying to catch a player off on the reload again. Got a 1v1, but this is really awkward. Can he escape? 62 HP. The Molotov is surely going to do the job here. Stavin will fall. So those are 2 big entries towards that B bomb site.
And that's important because 2 kills down already on B. The fact that Flamey's even just looking toward the A site, not making a lot of noise to be fair, but I think he could have drawn more rotations. He actually backs off. I would have expected him to try and push toward the arch at this point in time. So bomb not yet down. Guardian inside with it. Cadian's going to get a late boost. If he hit that shot, good recovery from Guardian because I think that could have ultimately salvaged the round. 1B, and there's only 2 to contend with. So the information I think would have been worth it in that situation. Guardian does chase down S-Tag. I suppose they only lose one of the ends. So point. Stavin's already being challenged. Snappy. He comes out just to support his teammate, who actually finds a gap behind the flames and finds 2 for it. He has yet to find those trade kills off of Stavin's position, but they leave him alive. I thought maybe he'd get away with that. Simple reads it, but Cadian. AWP in perfect position. Boomich is already inside of the Molotov. Should be okay to actually walk out with the smoke now down, but they get just enough of an angle. So that was well held from S-Tag. Good communication.
Kane with the AWP once again. It's a rough buy here for Navi, but Flamey's certainly the point man with the Mac 10. And with the right flashes, he can certainly do a lot of work here. 3 versus 1 afterwards, and Snappy gets taken out. This time, Banana is not so successful for Heroic. Oh, he knows.
Oh, yeah. S-Tag thought he was going to get away. Electronic actually shuts that down. That's pretty smart. Constantly playing out by those sandbags, getting caught, Snappy's trying to redeem it, and getting traded. I wonder if maybe you get an op there, or you change it becomes less and less relevant, and Stavin's stuck in the back. It's going to be super hard for him to fight out of the corner. They know he's there, nearly line it up for him. Cadian does manage to pull one back, but at this point, 6 seconds. Bomb not down. He can actually potentially win out the round. Goes for the quick shot instead. Had a swung even a little bit, might have been able to catch off the planter. Instead, Simple on the boost towards CT, Krieg in hand. Don't actually leave him up there alone. They play 2 together at New Box, and Cadian is struggling to get an opening.
He's not going to defuse this. He has got no kit, and he should be running away. I think at that point, you've got to prioritize holding on to the AWP.
Quad side, Flamey's already got eyes toward the pit. I was going to say it should have been straightforward for Simple. It was. We just switched cameras. It threw me off for a moment. 2 kills with the pistols, bomb down on the site. Now, that's not what I expected. I expected trades would be sufficient at this point in time, but the bomb getting out of their hands, 18 seconds. They have to be perfect to swing, and that's why Simple goes high and one goes low. No time to reset the aim that quickly with the pistol, and it...
But he has the AWP. 2 players start on Banana this time, and Brock's gone very aggressive, but we still have a bomb carrier on T-Ramp. Snappy gets taken out again. Early frags towards Banana, and with 1:35 on the clock, it's a 4 versus 1 for Navi.
Could be lost in, if I'm not mistaken, in the old one. Maybe that was the very first version. It was like an invisible wall above you that you could like drop items in and it would be gone.
1-2 of that smoke grenade. But things can change quickly. Boomich looking towards A now. And there's the flank in the library. So maybe things can turn around. Maybe they can't because Simple's here with a scope of his own. We've still got Cadian creeping with the AWP. He's been neutralized by utility. Unable to do anything just yet. And S-Tag is surely going to be victimized soon as well. Oh. Last man standing, 12 HP. He's been seen. And there's enough to deal with him.
Electronic with the deep smoke in his face. Has Stavin to contend with. A little bit further out for him this time. But Molotov's off. He goes behind the barrels instead. You know he's there because of flash in his direction.
Oh, no.
Same thing, though. He gets walked into where the sandbags. Nothing that can happen. Snappy's caught. Stavin's left alone. Straight onto the B side. Electronic does exactly what you should do at that point in time. Rush it in and beat the rotations. And look at Simple's position. That's perfect. No chance they get back to the B side. This is an 11-4 half.
Absolutely brutal. And they're still looking for that last player. Cadian spotted now with the MP9. Pushing all the angles. He's going to get a flame kill. He doesn't have a defuse kit, though, which is a problem. He really needs to go as fast as he can, and now he's trying to do so, but he's not going to win this round, no. 11-4 coming the way of Navi very soon, and again, this has been a complete nightmare of a half for Heroic, but at least now it's over.
Playing for the ace at that point, Cadian just looking for the person
towards Banana. That's isolated 3 players, and here comes the first flashbang, but Guardian comes a little bit too late.
KDM with the opener. Opener post plant, though. That's the problem because Heroic has so much time to control the situation. Snappy with 2 boosted inside of the smoke. Boomich trying to battle back, can only manage 1. 2 there. Might have given Simple the entry he needed toward Banana, but now it's just a matter of staying alive as they run him down, and he can't even find the first kill on S-Tag.
They'll get that information late on, whereas on Arch, they'll generally go towards Library and so on, but he gets wrecked by the Max N. A Sanji-style play from Heroic. But Navi are holding on. They've got a man advantage for the time being. They're lining up over the smoke as well. And Snappy is surely going to get wrecked. Beautiful from Electronic. A 4K from him. But here they come, charging up that short position. There are counter flashes, though, for the CTs. But the first frag goes the way of Heroic, but it's a back and forth. Simple is absolutely just waiting for them. Great transfer. Borup now on the balcony. Caden up close. This is so awkward for all concerned.
Simple's got to be so careful with that peek, Borup.
If it was a B play and just hold on to the things on A. So here they still are, and they walk into Guardian with AWP with 24 seconds left. It's too late to rotate. They've got to fight Guardian now in this AWP and try to plant the bomb. He's got pop flashes as well.
Simple knows. He's just trying to bide the right moment. S-Tag down below means that he can't actually swing it as conveniently as he wants to, but waiting pays off. Guardian does his job in the site. Simple finds 1. He's dropped, but Guardian isn't done. He finds 2 on top of the site itself, and Navi pick up the round.
A flash from that well position can be devastating, but Heroic playing for the fast play once again, just bursting, surging into the B bomb site, or trying to, but getting demolished by Flamey.
Boomich, good timing to push the smoke. So often that happens when the chaos ensues inside of the site, and Flamey's able to respond immediately afterward. It's funny how the CTs can take advantage of that position. Bold push the second time by Boomich, but Flamey trades off of it, thankfully. Simple, good position. Catch that X-Tag on the way by. Flamey can peek off of that confidently, and just to note, that is the bomb. So this looks to be done.
Oh my God.
Simple. That'll make him happy. That'll certainly put the icing on it for him. What a way. Even when he's not playing audaciously, he still gets a knife. That's gifted. That's snappy. No rotation required as of yet. They could push through, but the fact that the other two are already there, they've got to be quick. They've got to actually give them space, and that will help. Flamey gone. Bomb needs to enter, but is dropped immediately. Electronic was staying alive behind the orange box.
We've got action all over the place. We've got flanks on flanks. Cadian now coming down. A Rab doing a 180. MLG get the stickers out. 2 versus 2. Never mind that. It's Cadian versus Simple. We've got stereo frags. 1 for either side.
Never mind.
Doors closed.
I thought the door was already open. It still works out. Wow, that's pretty smart from
Guardian. Can he get a shot off, though? 2 flashes. They're lining up for Flamey. Only gets 1, but the damage could be capitalized on.
That would have been so... Okay, hang on. Massive. I was going to say Simple still down below. Good transition from the left over to the right. Former toxic doorway. Scout from Guardian, not able to do as much, but it took the aggro away. That was the big thing. Borup's the only one that went outside and actually got below. Didn't do a lot with it, though, considering that they can peek directly in toward the boxes. Cadian's found. Good trade, shuffling of position, and they know exactly where X-Tag is, and they know he's low as well. Boomich is going to find the kill.
Brazenly hold his position.
Flamey absolutely does. Now he drops onto the ramp so he can get away quickly should he need to do so. And Boomich still being aggressive in toward Hut, keep in mind.
Oh my God.
Wow. They knew he was being aggressive and still he catches them out. Cadian turns to do damage in return, but he's down to 3 himself. And Simple has gone the other direction and come out from the squeaky doorway. They talked about the crossfire from the Hut and the silo. How about a crossfire from Squeaky and Hut itself by pushing...
When your opponent is willing to just move into your own area, and again, Electronic this time, choosing to fall back. Now, again, like some situations earlier, they carried on harassing and just taking liberties, and it seems he will still fish for something on the outside. Almost trading the kill, but S-Tag will turn things around.
Staven gets Flamey. That's the one thing we have to watch is
each other, and you might have more Galils and AKs on the T side, but I'm so paper thin right now. Just 1 bullet will do it. Caught on the reload by Simple. Brutal stuff, but somehow Snappy wins that duel. So important. The bomb is spotted by Navi.
Yeah, Simple got caught in the jump, unfortunately. Tried to bait out the door that he'd actually gone back in the site and closed it, but didn't work out. Cadian, right place, right time to at least get Guardian. But a lot more to do. Borup's got Boomich. Electronic a little bit late to try and respond. Just barely gets there in time. Bomb still down toward Decon. 14 seconds. Cadian actually hits another pressure shot. Flamey, he didn't need to move out of that, but he does, and it's going to work out. He gets both kills on them. 16 HP. Just barely wins the round for Navi. For Heroic, they go straight toward upper. Electronic wants to battle aggressively. They actually touch inside of the smoke, and then he gets away with it, but watch to his right. Good find from Simple. That keeps him alive. Somehow Still, the kills go back to Heroic's way. I'm lost as to what's going on. Cadian apparently found another entrance point and got behind everyone that was focused. I was going to say they have no idea where he is, but they're going to find him. Yes, I saw Guardian's gun barrel turn back. I thought maybe he was going to get lucky with timing on that.
Yeah, it's very fiddly. But from the bottom.
Power bottom, is that what you're saying? Guardian with the first.
He's just baiting now for Flamey with the UMP. Absolute catastrophe around that ramp position for Heroic. Paul still in the vent. Prefers the confined spaces. Bit of a hermit crab. Falling off the top, it'll be a two-man kill with the CZ-75.
18 HP. If they're getting the nades out, this is huge. One done. They're already inside of the smoke. They can't even turn around onto him. Now they're exposed to Simple.
No, Snap! He's got a bomb!
Oh, that's a risk. He went back for it. You're right. He had bomb Simples on the other side of it. They still haven't dealt with him. He's gone all the way back inside of the site. Flamey. Simple did go down. So Flamey's rotated in. Even still, though, a solid angle. That's a tough one to get to because even if you work out from control, you have to worry about ramp. And your head exposes at the same time. Flamey has advantage from down below, and now they can't even push because guess who's arrived? Boomich knows exactly where to look to bail his teammate out. Round done. Starts 2 now. Flash should go. Flamey to fight, but he's got to find 2 quick kills. He's got to make the entrance more viable, and they aren't flashed at all from main entrance because Guardian now cannot peek wide. Doesn't have the distraction that he needed. Who's desperately hoping that one would be exposed between the silos. They're not. Fast flick, still not there. Goes to the Deagle. Warp's low enough it could do damage, but a much-needed 5th round to Heroic. So 10-5 at half. But that's tonight. Borup already taken down by Boomich. That's going to allow him to drop into the main entrance tab and therefore has pressure from both sides. Flamey will erase him with a smoke behind, isolating him in toward the vent position. And this might be the first pistol for Navi because...
Smoke towards the squeaky door, and that will certainly be helpful. That won't. Shot in the back of the head and dead. 4 versus 2. And now S-Tiger's alone with a defuse kit. And they know where he is. The triple peek inside the site. And Boomich creeping on the outside. It's a matter of time now. Death by paper cuts, it seems, in the pistol round. Well, but maybe the rifles will do the job. Electronic catches Snappy off guard, and Cadian's here to try and do something about it, but there's a 2K from Electronic, and maybe that's the curtain call for Heroic, or the start of it at the very least. What did you think of eHome from what you saw?
I think...
Some Deagles out as well. Okay. Well, he's managed to get something done, but these Kriegs on the T side will prove to be a problem. Oh dear. Boomich with a second one. Got a lot of creeping going on.
Yeah, I think he's got it though, because it's a tough position for Verb to be in. He wants to watch the main entrance. Point. Electronic already aware of where he is. Spots his head, in fact, so just wants to line up a shot on the Krieg. No mistake with it. And Electronic's already in the vents. Okay, fair enough. Has a Molotov out that lets Borup get position, but he knows exactly where he has to go. He's flushed out, so he just peeks him again. They're one step ahead pretty much on everything right now in the executions.
3v3. Oh, the bomb's been for Heroic. Well, for all concerned, really. All the angles being checked, and that's what happens when you have a superior weapon. An exchange of headshots, but that leaves S-Tag alone. And he hasn't been spotted by Guardian just yet. Seems this off angle will just about work out for him.
Just about didn't as well, though. Especially with an M4, you missed the first few shots. That snappy headshot aim comes back in. Boomich is going to find him anyway. They knew he was in that position. And it's 16-5. Again, I can't be super excited given the situation, but...